and we are joined today by our second place finisher, Joseph Newgarden, driver of the number 2 Hitachi Team Penske Chevy. Joseph, obviously a disappointing finish there at the end. Tell us more about your day.
Yeah, just heartbreaking day for sure. Finished second, and yeah, just kind of was what it was at the end there. But felt like we had a good car, and just didn't work our way, strategy-wise, and some of the times that we had to pit, where we thought we had to pit because the yellow was probably going to come out. I don't think it all just didn't play into our favor. So yeah, is what it is. Move on to the next, but felt like we had a good car. Really proud of our team. Thought they were really resilient this weekend, which is important, and it's a great job for our partners at Team Chevy to get a 1-2 here. So pretty stoked for those guys, and certainly our partner Hitachi and everybody from Penske Corp that was here supporting us.
Folks, if you have questions here in the room, we have a standing mic. Otherwise, we can go to the Zoom, where I have several hands raised already. All right, we'll go to the Zoom, and we'll start with Eric Smith from RaceView Online. Go ahead, Eric.
Yeah, thank you. Joseph, last year after St. Pete, you were saying Pato is one of the future stars of IndyCar. In fact, you said you're already a fan of him. He's already a star at that time, and how clean he's driven you. Now, you guys have had some battles this year at Texas and now today. Do you feel, what's he done differently compared to last year, this year when you've been racing him?
I don't know that he's done anything different, but he's, I think he's picked up where he left off last year. They were in the fight last year, and they've got strong cars, certainly at McLaren. So, they were in the fight pretty much all the way through last season. I think you're seeing a lot of the same.
Thank you, Joseph.
Thanks.
All right, we will continue on the Zoom really quick. We'll go to Ben Johnston from Paddock Eye.
Thanks, Kate. Hey, Joseph, congratulations on your podium today. Obviously, it's not what you wanted, but how do you think yourself and the team can bounce back from this going into Road America next week?
Well, I'm not sure we have to really bounce back. It just, we're fast today, hopefully fast next weekend, and hopefully it all works out.
Excellent. Thanks very much.
All right, we have questions in the room. We'll go to Kevin Dejewski.
You've been close to a win a couple times this year, just can't quite get there. What is it going to take for you and for Team Penske to finally get a victory this year?
Well, if I had the answer, I'd be doing it, but I'm sure it'll happen at some point. It just hasn't aligned. Sometimes you get that. You just don't get everything to line up perfectly. So I think we got a lot of the ingredients right. I don't think we really need to change much. Just keep doing our thing.
Do you feel the team's taking too risky a calls or anything like that where the cautions could catch you out?
Nope. I wouldn't change a thing. Look, you can't predict these races. You can look like a hero or a zero pretty easily in this sport. So, yeah, I wouldn't ask anyone to change anything. I think they're doing all the right stuff. It's just not worked out.
All right, thanks. Congratulations on your podium.
Thanks.
All right, we will go back to the Zoom and stand by. Let's go to Tim Hauraney from Champ Web.
Thanks very much, Kate. Appreciate it. Hi, Joseph. Can you describe just how much of a challenge it was for you just to hold off Colton and Alex at the end there? I mean, those tires look cooked, and one little mistake, and you'd probably go from like second to fourth.
Yeah, they were fried. I think probably the worst part was we had to put about 10 extra laps on those tires because we thought the caution was going to come out in that first stint around lap 18. I think we pitted, and you just can't risk missing the caution. If you miss the caution, you're just hosed. I mean, it just completely ruins your day. So I think that compromised us more than anything. Then we had to run 25 laps on used red, so that was not ideal. And then the cautions bunching us up probably hurt us as well. Just brought the whole field back to us. I think probably could have held Colton off potentially if we just would have run cleanly to the end there. But that's kind of impossible to say. To have to see that play out. I think, yeah, just the cautions and the potential caution is more of what hindered us today.
And you and Pato touched on on a pretty quick section of the racetrack. I just wanted to get your thoughts on how you saw that. Was it just good, hard racing, or was it a bit on the limit?
I mean, definitely, I think on the limit, but I think it was good, hard racing. There's a kink on the backstretch, so it's not perfectly straight. So to, be fighting side by side, I think you'd probably get a little bit of contact like that. It's not completely abnormal down in that section of the track, but he was coming like a freight train. My tires were cooked, and he was having great drives off the corner, as you saw. So I think that's what kind of did us in. It almost did us in with Alex too. Thankfully, we were able to hold on to second, but yeah, just hard racing.
All right. Thanks very much for your time, Joseph. Really appreciate it. Thanks again, Kate.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tim. We'll go to David Turner from Racing World next.
Yes, good afternoon, Joseph. Well done on getting on the podium. Good to see you back up there, mate.
Thank you, sir.
My question really is the fact that it's been 2 years now since we've been at Belle Is the track changed or evolved in relation to the tyre wear that you're getting now on either the Reds or Blacks?
If anything, the Reds were quite a bit more durable than 19. I mean, I think if you guys cast your thoughts back to 19, they were diabolically bad for tire wear. I mean, you didn't want to be on them for more than 2 laps in the race. So certainly they were more resilient today. I mean, you could almost make a used set work. A new set would have been preferred, but you could definitely make a used set work for, I would say, 15, 20 laps. 25 is pushing it. But Firestone made a change and definitely made them more durable. But you know, I think the fact that they are more fragile than the Blacks, you know, makes it interesting to watch. I think as a spectator, it's probably more fun to see that mix up and that dynamic than them being, you know, just both really durable and just a little time offset. So that's what you get here. You get quite a bit of spread, but a lot less spread than what it was in 19.
Oh, that's great. Good to see Chevy 1-2 as well. That's a good thing for them in their hometown.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thanks very much, Kate. Thanks, Joseph.
Thank you.
Thanks, David. We have one more on the Zoom. Again, if you're in the room and you have a question, please use the standing mic in the room. We'll go to Virgilio Franco from Blogger to Indy.
Thank you, Kate. Hello, Joseph. Looking back to this season, can you consider this season a bad one, or can you consider it a success one?
Well, we haven't completed it yet, so I don't know how to look at it yet completely. I think if I'm looking at half of it, it seems okay. It's not exactly what we wanted, but it's not too bad. We're in the hunt, but we got, you know, halfway to go. So a lot of racing to hopefully still be in this fight.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, and with that, we will let Joseph go. Good luck next weekend at Road America.
Thank you.